First impressions matter, especially in a job interview, and often everything begins with one simple request: tell me about yourself. You'll learn how to structure your introduction, highlight your strengths, and speak in a way that captures the interviewer's attention from the very first minute. Whether you're preparing for your first interview or aiming for your next career move, mastering this introduction can set the tone for your success. Let's begin and learn how to introduce yourself with confidence. The first way to extend your self-introduction is by using defining relative clauses. These help you add essential information about who you are or what you do.
Could you tell me more about yourself?
This is the product that I designed last year. I work with clients who expect excellent service. The clients who came to my product launch were very impressed.
Let's practice a bit. Let's check the suggested answer.
The main thing that I enjoy about my job is my wonderful team. The office that I work in is modern and open plan. The customers who gave us feedback were all very positive. One thing that I don't like about my job is the long hours. The people who are on my team say they enjoy working with me. The product that we've just launched is already selling very well.
Let's practice a bit more. Let's check the suggested answer.
This is the product that I designed earlier this year. It is selling very well.
The main thing that I hope to gain by working here is more experience. The area that I live in is very close to the bus routes into the business district. The tasks that I perform best usually involve customer relations.
The exams that I passed last year mean that I am now fully qualified.
The person who I have learned the most from is my college professor.
The countries that order most of our umbrellas are in Europe. The achievement that I am most proud of is winning Employee of the Year.
Now, let's move on to non-defining relative clauses, which we use to give extra information about situations, people, or things.
I worked in a cafe, which taught me a lot about customer service. In my previous job, which was in IT, I learned how to develop apps.
My clients, who have high standards, said my work was excellent.
Let's practice a bit. Let's check the suggested answer.
In my current job, which I have been in for 3 years, I often give presentations. I have completed all the training, which means you wouldn't need to train me. My boss, who is very talented, always encourages me not to work too late. IT development, which is my favorite part of the job, is very fast-paced. My co-workers, who are all older than me, have taught me a lot.
I worked at the reception desk, which taught me how to deal with customers. I take my job very seriously, which means I always follow the company dress code.
In my last job, which was in Paris, I learned to speak French fluently.
Let's look at more relative pronouns you can use to add detail to your introduction.
Last summer, when I had just graduated, I did an internship at a law firm.
The fashion industry is where I would hope to expand your client base.
My team, whose members are very motivated, always meet their targets.
Let's practice a bit. Let's check the suggested answer.
My apprenticeship, which I completed in 2016, was in car manufacturing. The place where I can concentrate the best is at home. The person whose career inspires me the most is Muhammad Ali. Last year, when I was an intern, I learned how to give presentations. My parents, who are both doctors, inspired me to study medicine.
That brings us to the end of this lesson. Today, you learned how to introduce yourself more effectively by using defining and non-defining relative clauses to add clear and meaningful details about your experience. Remember, a strong introduction is not just about stating your job title, it's about showing who you are and what makes you valuable. Practice using these structures in your own self-introduction, and you'll sound more confident, natural, and professional in your next job interview. See you in the next lesson.